We had a lot of problems with slugs out here, and we went ahead and put out the slug traps, which is essentially beer. Didn't get too many. It's pretty slight amount, if any. Most of them we didn't get any. So I think we're safe. Go ahead and plant out here, at least for right now. If they get big enough, then the snails won't be able to do as much damage. And we can of course put the snail traps out while we're growing things to stop that part. So I think that's what we're going to be doing. The celery is still doing great. Found out that I need to put bands on it to make it have that nice little grocery store celery look to it, but they're still good. Well, just a couple of days to go and then it'll be Thanksgiving. We've got flowers for the peas, but we don't have peas yet. However, over here on the green beans, I think we got enough green beans for Thanksgiving. Got some nice ones here. Got some young ones I think I'll wait a little bit on. But this guy is doing pretty good. Some more. Yeah, I think I better pick these. I'll leave the smallest ones, but that's some good green beans there. Okay, since we've got Thanksgiving coming up, I want to share one of our traditional family recipes. One of which is that we have a mashed potatoes that we steam carrots until they're tender and then mash them in with the potatoes. And then the other one is what we call a cranberry relish. And this is really good. She wants something to eat. What this is really good for if you're going to have it Thanksgiving as either a substitute or an add-on to the regular cranberries. It makes a great dressing to put on turkey sandwiches afterwards, leftovers. And surprisingly, it's really good if you're going to put it on vanilla ice cream. So it's a real simple recipe and we'll go through it real quick here. Alright, so what we got here is cranberries. I like to use the Craisins. They are sweetened, but they work good on this. Now we have tart cherries. We have golden raisins. And we have Zante Currants. Those are the main components. And vanilla. So what we got here is, we'll start with 2 ounces of the cranberries. And we have 1 ounce of the cherries. And we have a ½ ounce each of the currants and the golden raisins. Okay, so from here we're going to add just enough water to cover them. Now this is going to simmer, and as it simmers it's going to rehydrate all that fruit. So you'll need to kind of keep an eye on it for a while, because if you don't want it to run dry of water. Also, you don't want to get too much water in there because it's kind of a pain to drain afterwards, although that's what you would have to do. So we'll put the vanilla in later. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the heat here. What we want is it to be able to simmer. So we'll get that rolling there and let it simmer. Now this is the basic recipe, and it's low fat. Actually, other than the sweetened fruit, which the Craisins are kind of sweetened, it's pretty low in sugar. Now you can amp it up by adding just a little bit of high quality butter. And if you really want to amp it up, you can put in a splash of rum. So we'll let that simmer, and we'll be stirring that occasionally to get it going here. And then we'll come back at the end of that and finish that off, which isn't much to do. It's just pretty much just adding the 1/8 teaspoon a teaspoon of the vanilla. So we'll see what we got. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes more or less, and we've drained it. It's acting like it's been nice and plump, soft but not mushy. That's what you're kind of looking for. So we got that. Now from here, we're just going to go ahead and add 1/8 teaspoon of a good quality vanilla extract. That was obviously a lot more than that, but I like mine to be vanilla flavored. This is obviously not a real big, large quantity, and there's a couple reasonings for that. One of which is, if you don't care for it, you're not going to be wasting so much stuff. This scales up very easily. You can easily make a larger batch or multiple batches. And also, the other thing is, there's no preservatives in this. So I'm going to be putting it into the refrigerator to keep it cold, and you will need to use it up fairly quickly. But it's very good. It's very tasty. As I said, you can add a good quality butter and splash of rum to it. The butter will make it creamier. If it's still a little on the not quite enough sweet for you, you can add a pinch or two of brown sugar. That'll pop that right back up too. But give it a try. Let me know what you think.